Flickus.
Hey, Rick.
What up, gangsters?
It's Kimmy and Desi and Cam. Just call us KDK, we be lit every day. You might as well go and follow the gram. We drop every week, so you better subscribe. Since you here, you might as well leave a like. This is our video, go make some cereal. Kick back and tune into our lives.
And why you can't ask me to be your Valentine? What? He went through my stories, these, and liked them.
No, there was something I had to tell you.
Oh, just use code names.
Okay, it's too obvious. But
Okay.
what was it?
Talk about? Yeah, sure.
So I was talking to Moolah, and he was talking. We were talking about my 20th birthday, and he was saying how Musclehead had when he saw you, he's like,
Oh, I want her.
Who, you?
You? He. Yo, niggas, I want
You don't.
And then how it was Moolah, Musclehead, and somebody else was looking at you talk to damn, this is just so exciting for me. They're like,
She picked him, yo.
I was like, damn.
Oh my God.
I said, now she's saying something about it now. He's like,
No, not me. It was for him. It was for Musclehead. And I was
like,
Wow. First of all, I didn't pick that nigga at all. Let's be
we're out here. I mean, really.
Well, what a way to start off.
FBI? Him. Come on in.
Thank you for coming.
What up, gangsters, guys?
Hello.
It's Desi the Dwarf up in this beach.
Kimberly Alicia.
Welcome to episode whatever the this is.
This is really bad.
This is
getting really
so bad.
Yeah.
You guys are you're not gonna know, but it's been so long since we recorded an episode period, but it's probably just gonna come up on the feed just as much as anything else. But
one more, hold on. First of all, we actually There we go. Okay, we actually picked the most federal spot to record today, and didn't think about that.
At our local Wawa! Oh my god! Is it a KDK? 2/3 of the KDK! Today we only have 4 questions because ain't nobody got time for all that.
Yeah, I want to go to sleep.
And yeah, that's all I have. My birthday pass, 21. Dyed my hair, that's why their braids are this color. And the Valentine's Day is coming up. God.
I'm just mad I don't have to get to have a normal one.
I'm so sorry. At least mine, I'm just not talking about mine. So yeah, question number 1.
Roll a dice. 4. Okay, well,
place
I don't
clip.
respect women who are sexually liberated out of trauma.
That's not fair. That's crazy.
What does that mean?
Edit that out.
No. Like she's gotten.
I want to know what
trauma.
Being proud.
I can't listen to the rest. Like, I can't.
yes, because I chose this life for myself, actually. Yeah, I went into the book of life pathways that Jesus himself came down and offered me. And then I said, yeah, I choose intimate partner violence, sexual abuse as a child, being beaten up by my significant other, all of the above. No, not all of these things happen to me, but you get what I'm saying. What?
See, it's crazy because it also ties in, like I said, to when I was talking at work to the guys that I work with. They were saying how they didn't understand how women just didn't just walk away to like abusive relationships and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so like the whole, even with just like with the whole situation, like with her knowing what type of men she wants, and if she doesn't get that, she's on with the next. That she's her actions itself causes like topic discussions. Do you agree with what she does? And that's how pressed niggas are. So
yeah, like full
the
court.
fact that why don't she just go find it? Because y'all niggas be fronting.
Literally, she actually does.
So the fact that how you're over here trying to police y'all be mad if y'all didn't have any either.
And my whole thing is, just because we talk about our trauma and try to, you know, have those types of conversations with the people that we need to have, or we feel that we need to have those conversations with, just because you suppress yours doesn't make you better than me.
Even with the whole, like, for some people, there's a lot of things that other people just won't understand because they've never had to go through it or anything like that. So, like, an example for someone with some mental, like, for someone with mental health issues, they might not cut. For someone that does cut, it was like, oh, it's, you know, I don't know, I guess some type of pain for me. I feel something because I'm numb before this and that. You know, that's something I want to understand because I don't cut or anything like that. But for someone that does cut, that's what they have to do or what they feel like they have to do. For someone that's been sexually assaulted, there's some people that's hypersexual. There's some people that, you know, just are frantic all the time or just don't want anybody close to them. Usually, everybody has other reactions to other things. When you hear that people are also assaulted in their relationships, like sexually, is oh, just walk away or you shouldn't let that happen, this and that. Like, for some people, they continue to have sex to reclaim or, like, I guess to prove like, oh yeah, you didn't affect me or whatever, or like it's like a, I guess, taking over their body back type of thing. And
or you just completely mentally check out.
Yeah,
like,
so
I will never respect a woman that doesn't
respect
sexual trauma.
Like, we are not the people that do these things to ourselves. It's y'all. Like, what are you not understanding? It's your kind. As a man, it's your kind. Like, it be the rapey ass dudes saying like that. Like, that's definitely not to say that it doesn't happen to men. Like I said earlier, but just because you suppress it doesn't make you better than me. Like, you actually probably should talk about it, because now you're trying to fight everybody that's trying to love you in life, and you're wondering why you're gonna be so single and why relationships never work for you. Oh, because you never talked about it. That's why. I don't even know how to, like, logic that out. That doesn't make any sense to me.
For some men are hypersexual, or they've, you know, been exposed to things early and things like that, so they feel like that's their drive of life, you know, to rack them up, you know. And if somebody was to question you and they say, well, I'm a man, but like, before you ask a woman, it's just like, oh, she's a whore, she's this, she's that, right? Because my response could definitely be, oh, I'm a woman, because let's be completely honest. Y'all are acting like y'all are the only people that want sex. No, that's not the case. But even with that, what's up with women also wanting sex, that's where it ties into the other video that you showed me with the whole what they need to want to have sex with you versus men saying, I need this and this is what's required of me. I feel like that should be a topic in itself, but I'm just saying, but it also ties into that too. Yeah, 100%. All of it goes into the same thing. Like, but that was just disrespectful in my opinion. Because it's selfish as yeah, it's selfish as I mean, you don't have to respect, like, no one's telling you what you have to do either. We're just saying that you're not correct. And sexual liberation kind of doesn't really have anything to do with trauma half the time. Sometimes you eventually, like, get there because you're like, you know, I'm reclaiming. So, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was just like, taking that power back. Yeah, like, I understand what happened to me, but now I don't think about this, and this, or I make different decisions because of what happened. Like, that, it could be liberated in that way. It doesn't have to be hypersexual or she's a whore. Like, it doesn't have to be that way, but that's how y'all see everything all the time anyway, because you think that it's your body. So, you know, because even like sexual liberation shit, even it goes on with other things too, like. Mike Tyson, that's the one that ate ear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he, as a kid, was getting beaten, sexually assaulted as a kid. So as he grew up, he said he wants to be the strongest man possible. And what he do, he's one of the best fighters in the world now. And where that come from? That came from anger and also trauma.
It hurt.
I wasn't a child.
What kind of impact do you think that had on you?
It made me have to be tough.
You didn't carry that rage with you.
Definitely. No doubt about it. If you put it in that perspective, yeah.
I'm not going to be picked on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be bullied.
Never again.
I'm not going to be grabbed by some guy.
Never again.
So I'm not saying without him being assaulted, whether he could be the best person in the world, but you see where he ended up now. That was his way for us. Some people are like, oh, fighting or like this, like just the whole boxing or like fighting or anything like that. It's just like to them they'd be like, oh yeah, no, I couldn't do that. That's very violent. It shouldn't be entertained. They're monetizing this is now for the wrong things, all other stuff. But to him, he's just like, I became the best person I could have. Right. Like I said, for the sexual liberation, they just want to reclaim their body back, their power back. Say, like, this didn't affect me. It didn't remind us it's a psychological game, and it's just like your body will tell you, okay, like maybe you should stop.
Yeah, I made these choices. Yeah, like, that's what that's about. There's nothing. It has nothing to do with you. But that goes into what she was talking about, that other video that she was talking about that we're gonna insert here.
Sex. The man says,
I need it in order to think, in order to eat.
I need it. We say we need more affection. We say we need more intimacy. We want to feel more connected emotionally. Your response to that is, why do you need that for me to have sex?
Yes.
Why is that the response? You know that is what makes me connected to now feel like I want to have sex.
It takes a lot more work.
To be connected? It's not that we don't believe you, but it's like your need and my need are both priorities for each of us.
If I'm 5 times throughout the day and I have to meet your emotional need 5 times throughout the day, I would feel drained.
I'm confused because I'm confused because he's talking. It's a need for him, isn't? What if it was a need for her too?
Men think that they're just so hardwired and that they just lack so much emotion, that, and we are so complicated and so different that we automatically, I mean, her point is for the people that do need emotional connection, or the women that need more emotional connection than maybe some others to even want to have sex. And he's talking about something, it's draining. Go to then go drain your own ugly. And yes, you're right. Like, what if it is just a need for women? Because it is. Like, I don't know what y'all don't understand. We're all humans at the end of the day. We all have that same reproductive wiring. What makes you think I don't want to have sex with you? That's what it is. Like, that's beyond selfish. I don't even know if there's a word for that. Because what, like, you think that I'm supposed to do for you, but you can't do for me? So then I'm not gonna sleep with you.
That's just, she had a really good point. It's like it's a priority to both of us. So if you're willing to do that, you'd have to meet those needs. You having sex alone is a need for you. There's other things outside of that she would need, and that's not all a relationship either.
And if you can't get that about women, go have sex with a man. And this is why
you already can't handle the word no.
Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Because talking about some, that talking about some, what do you say?
You could say no.
No.
Oh, why?
That was actually funny.
Are you okay?
Funny, but it was.
Are you okay, sir?
Like,
now get out my car.
Yeah, no, because that would have pissed me the off. You could have just said, oh, so then why did you? Because I said so.
Because I said so.
I was trying to explain myself before, but now it's because I said so.
Out of my car.
Emphasis on my car. So, like, the thing is, y'all then think like emotions means we're gonna continue to like you. Wrong. Operating like that. Why are you letting your physicality overpower your morals, your conscious decisions?
Then why is it open? Like, why is he so okay with it being one-sided? She literally said, this is for you and this is for me. He goes, yeah. He said, but it's a need for me. Did you just disregard what I said?
Like, completely. Like, that was his, I mean, that was his argument in the first place.
You don't need sex, though. You don't need, like, I'm horny 5 times a day.
You have to think like a man in this situation. I'm gonna lose hearing. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
That shit is so weird.
Like, you'll live, babe. You will. And at this point, you're gonna have to. So, like,
it says, is it time for us to get away from traditional values?
I've just been seeing, similar topics everywhere. Splitting bills. You know what it gives?
What does it give?
It gives, it's gonna become either equally, or not equally might be a stretch, but like, niggas are gonna start saying that they don't need to propose anymore. That's what it gives. Because I'd be damned. I would be damned.
Get up.
I know none of y'all would ever do this, but let me see you propose to a nigga. I will knock you clean out. And I'm not even joking. You will learn how hard I hit that day. I get it, you wanna take power as a woman. You wanna break stand. I'm not breaking that standard. There's a lot of standards I actually won't break. Cause you got me up. No. Am I a man? Cause that's how I feel at this point.
I think the whole traditional thing is really just a handout for how, like, if you don't know what to do with a relationship, this is an option.
A blueprint.
Yeah, just like a blueprint. Like,
okay.
So even with parenting, it's like there's no like real way of raising a child, but it's like, oh, okay, the mom is the nurturing one. Okay, we'll have her stay home. For the man, it's like, oh, okay, I'm only gonna care if it's a boy. There's no real. I feel like when people want to raise a family, or like, actually, I think relationships are like, a different way. There's some relationships where specifically, okay, it's just gonna be me and significant other. This is how we're gonna live our life together. And there's a relationship where it's like, okay, we're gonna do this type of lifestyle because I want to raise a child.
Right.
So for the standpoint of, say, just our significant other, traditionally it's like, the man is supposed to be chivalrous. A man is supposed to lead and do all this other stuff. And we that's very, very, very rare. Very rare now. So you trying to put a kid in the mix of that, it's like that's where the bills come in of you splitting it. And I'll be there when I feel like it. Having to break generational curses before we even, but no, now that we have a child, when I'm gonna start now and break those now instead of breaking them before, so it's just,
a lot to unpack.
It's just a lot, it's just a lot. For me personally, I am a person of fairness, but there are certain things I just wouldn't, like, I'm not proposing. I'm not gonna propose, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, if anybody else wanna do that, I'm not knocking you. It's just not for me. I'm not gonna knock you. It's not gonna be me though. It's
I'll
not
knock
gonna
you
be
in silence. How about we agree on that?
It's not gonna be me though. Like, there's certain things that I would do, but like, this is the first time. Well, actually, let me not bring that nigga up.
Wow.
This is the first person I've been with where it's like, he can drive, he can pay, he wants to fix things, show up to my house. So it's the first time I've dealt with a nigga. I guess
crazy. Sorry.
Because I didn't. First of all, like I said, when I met you, I didn't even think this was real.
Which blows my mind.
But you see the example I had growing up, so I just thought that I should just save myself and just not. And on top of it, it was a mental thing, and it was also like I didn't see it. I never even saw it.
True.
So for the mental thing, at first it's because like so the mental aspect of it was the fact that, like, because I didn't grow up with the best example of how a man should be, it was like, okay, let me just do it for myself so I don't have to expect anything from anybody else. Now, and then when you come into the world, I didn't have niggas around me that like, okay, that opened my door or paid for things or anything like that. The closest that came to that was like literally my guy friends. Even with that, it was like, okay, so like, even not even just with my guy friends, my friends, period. It was just like, okay, this person's gonna drive, this person's gonna plan what it is, this person's gonna pay. Like, it was, everything was divided out evenly. So that's why I was so used to having everything be equal. And then when I got into a relationship, it's just like I started paying for things for myself. He was just, oh, you know, I appreciate that, and you know, love you for that, and this isn't. So it's like, so now I'm talking to somebody somewhat of like me having this is just rare. Like I'm in the passenger seat, different, and this nigga pays for my things and fixes my car and you know, things like that. This is the closest that came to that. And so that's why, you know, I would have never saw myself with somebody like this or around somebody like this.
But doesn't it just feel better?
It definitely feels a lot, but the thing is, it's crazy because I don't know, it still feels like someone's gonna take that away from me. So that's why.
Well, I'm not expecting you to unlearn that part.
Yeah.
That one's got 21 years just grinded into your fucking brain.
Yeah.
So.
But he willingly, yeah, I guess willingly was like, hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so weird.
I guess that's why I think the way I do now, because we had the opposite.
You're the very opposite, yeah.
I'm not the housewife type, so I'm not saying that far. That if you want to live like that, but that would drive me absolutely bonkers. It's just that I kind of want to raise my family the way I was raised, not completely, but in the same like type of mindset. So both of my parents worked. It kind of got in the way when I guess whoever needed to be home with us sometimes. But it's not like I could really remember anything before that. We had babysitters, like, because both of my parents worked, and it's not like I have an expectation for myself to not work at all, because I enjoy working. But I mean, there are some women that don't want to work at all. But I also don't want to pull all strings around the house, like in terms of cleaning, cooking, feeding children, and cleaning up after children, dealing with children, entertaining children. Like, I don't want it to just be me. That's not the point of having a family, in my opinion. And that's kind of where it was, let's say like 50s, 60s, 70s type. That's kind of what happened. People had a relationship with their mother, but their father took care of everything.
Yes.
So, but I kind of had both. But at the same time, every time I went out, my dad paid for stuff. My guy friends paid for stuff. My boyfriends paid for stuff. Like, it was an automatic. I don't know if that's what I attracted, because that's what my dad did as I grew up. But
have you ever said out your mouth, I got it?
Yeah. To people that I would do that for. That's another thing.
No matter who it was, I said, no, I got it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No. Okay, let's see. The two situations in which I would do that. One, I don't want to see you again. And two, if I care about you, or literally that my current boyfriend. That's it. That's the only time. Just because we help each other when our financials are different and they're the same, we just do for each other. I still want my girly things and affection and whatnot, and so he does that because I'm a woman.
Now, like the people I'm attracting, with even my guy friends, like.
And I've been told her about this life, and she just didn't.
No, but it's so crazy. I didn't think it was real.
Oh my God, like,
it's just, I don't know. Like, listen, the guy friends that I have now, it's like, I don't gotta pay for shit. The guy that I'm doing, I ain't gotta pay for shit. I still be hitting with the I got it. They just be like, yo, what the f you talking about?
Like,
don't you don't pay for shit. Sorry.
Oh,
No, I'm playing. Love you, Bari.
Y'all be getting in his ass.
We do. That's my son.
No, I don't think we should get away from traditionals, but y'all be acting like, especially as men, y'all be acting like, okay, we get it. Women want to be independent. Y'all need to stop trying to do everything and blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. You're right. Sometimes we do. However, the opposite of that is half of y'all are and you want us to treat you like our girlfriends. Stop that. Stop that. There's a reason why your friends will call you a for doing certain things. No, women are not bitches, but there are certain things that women react in a way that we expect women to react. And I don't believe that you should place expectations on people, but I do believe that we are different in terms of how we go about things, how we feel about things, what we attach to certain things.
Did somebody die?
That's the ambulance. But yeah, so I might sound, really, what is it, red pill? Is that what that is? About that? But there's some things I still believe in. And getting rid of the traditional whatever, just because, yeah. First of all, how did that, I really want to know, like, where that collectively started in thinking, like, men are the pride. Oh,
That's just sound.
I want to know where that came from. Like, was it the, your mom's babying you your whole life? Was it you all raising yourselves and trying to be, men and like, oh man, she doesn't appreciate you and you do all of this for her and that means she needs to be chasing you and, just listening to other guys. Is that, like, where did that come from? Like, I feel like everybody we lost whatever that was. Lost it. Because y'all expect us to prove ourselves to you. No, wrong. And you expect us to do things as if you are presenting us something that is going to be worth our time. No, I'm not cooking for you. Sorry. Oh my god, I ring on my finger. Oh my god, I know how to cook now. Like, that's the type of I'm just saying. Until then, I don't know how to cook. Fuck that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, you have in your mind what men should do, generally, for you in your life. Mm-hmm. What is it that you feel like you
should do?
Yeah, as a woman. And a girlfriend, I guess.
A woman.
Okay. Are there your answers? Okay.
There's stages. There's definitely stages. As a girlfriend role, I think, I'm at the point in my life where I can pick up sometimes where he slacks off in terms of, like, if I make more money at the time and you need something from me, yes, I'll give it to you. He has the hardest time asking for help. But at this point, I can tell. So it's not even like me holding it over me holding it over him. It's like, babe, I want to help you. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like I have that sort of mentality when it comes to my significant other. Like, oh, I want to help out. I do want to help out. So as a girlfriend, I am the emotional one. I am the one that talks about the issues. So I present that. I feel like I give him the emotional space to be able to talk. I check on him. I do what I can from as far as I am. I've done some things that, like, I might not be comfortable with or have been comfortable with in the beginning, but I'm like, okay, it might be a little. So this actually goes into the sexting. I don't like sexting at all.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. That's so
it's
cringy.
Literally embarrassed. Like, to me, it's just embarrassing.
No, it's cringy.
But tried it a few times just because he was like, I wanna, get fun with it. I'm like, okay.
Could you ever see yourself role playing?
Yeah. I would just the whole because I just start busting out.
And I'm like, sorry, forgot my line. Sorry.
These are the things I do as a girlfriend. Now, in terms of wife, now we live together. I'm picking up after, some things that you might have left behind. I'm making dinner because I said I was gonna learn how to like cooking. I can cook. I really hate it. it bothers me that I took all that time to make the food and now it's gone. It's probably because I eat at such a volume that's really unnecessary. But yeah, so that's how I think about cooking, and that's why it bothers me so much to cook, because I feel like all of it just went to waste. I wish I could think about it the way my mom. I really do. I really wish I could think about it the way my mom does when she's just like, I hope that makes everybody happy. No, y'all just ain't on my like. But I would do that. Bearing children, because that is something that y'all will do as girlfriends. I refuse. Yeah. So,
just like considering being a dink though.
A what?
A dink is a double income, no kids.
Did you come up with that? Yeah, that's great. I actually appreciate that lifestyle.
Yeah, I
do.
I really do. Or I told Cameron to be a dink wad. It's like a double income,
Stop
no
that.
kids, with a dog.
Especially because we're having a big issue or debate about how men want to be treated as men or want to feel like men. Act like it then.
That's okay. Yes.
If you have such a problem with, women trying to have our own shit, first of all, we're doing this because y'all give us nothing. Y'all give us extramarital affairs with babies on the side. Y'all give us not a dime. Like, I've actually seen women let their broke ass drive their car around with no license, no job. He should be on the street because he sounds homeless. Because that's what he is. Because he's not going to live with me. What?
See, I commend you. No. I just don't understand men. Like, I literally just saw a clip of this man talking. He was like arguing with his girlfriend. He's like, I told you to treat me like a king and you disrespect me. First
I would laugh at
why
his
would you
face.
even say that out your mouth? Why would you even let that come out your mouth? 1. 2, it's like these niggas have this hypothetical mindset of what they think they are and they're not. And treat me like a man. What is a man to you?
Yeah, you tell me what a man is. Because you didn't have a father.
Yo, you are a boy. You are a boy. You are a male. This is the thing. A man is someone with priorities, responsibilities, a family to come home to that they actually give a fuck about.
Morals and respect.
And you have none of that. You haven't even comprehended to call women instead of females. So it's everything.
Forever bitches.
And then I tell you that when I correct you,
MOB. Money over bitches.
Call me Mo. I would never understand when a woman corrects you and says, call me a woman. Well, why is that? Instead of, okay, I got you. why are you questioning me? Why are you even arguing with a woman right now? What is wrong with you? I will never understand that. I will never understand that. And you are not a man. You're not.
You're lying. Literally.
Someone
that's why we laugh at y'all.
A man takes accountability. A man, the list goes on for what a man is, and that's not what you guys are. I don't know if it's because of our age that you haven't reached there yet. You know what Josh told me?
Huh?
You know what Josh told me? He told me, I'm not saying that you don't deserve like the whole the chivalrous man or basically the man that you feel as though I should attract or I should be with. He said the reason why you're not finding that is because you're expecting that. And that's an older man. A 21-year-old boy is not going to reach that need because he's a boy. And I was just like,
or at least an older mindset.
He said, he said, yeah, there's not. He said a lot of that. He said when I was 20, 21, even the boys around me were acting like the man you're describing. And I was just like, he said, yeah, I see you with an older man. I'm not saying like no dad or nothing.
No.
He sees me with an older man just because of where I'm at. And I was just like,
I agree, because I was this was my last stop before 30. I was gonna ever since I've been doing trial and error with these niggas, it's just like, okay, I see why people go older. Yeah, it's time to start going to the bar.
Girls but then like I said, but it's crazy because women go to the point where it's like, okay, I deserve an older man because where I'm at. But in my mind, it's like, why are you with me? That's why I never been with an older man, because it's just like I am young. It's like I think about it too. It's like, do you think you could take advantage of me? That's what I think about.
That's what we should be thinking about as women, but that's just not what
It's
that's
crazy.
Not the back thought.
Yeah, it wasn't until I started talking to Josh and stuff like that, because my friend Josh, he's older, and clearly we talk about older things that our people don't even talk about, or people our age don't talk about.
That's
So
very true. And we do and have different priorities that other people our age. I don't know how half of y'all have any money in your bank account when you smoke 5 blunts a day.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna lie to you, because I've seen you have one job and you go there 2 days a week. So I am confused. Just what I am. Like,
and come late.
I would
and leave early.
I would pass the out if I work 20 hours a week.
Yeah,
pass the fuck.
Yeah. And I think that's a wrap. David Dobrik and his bitch.
Kimiana and his bitch.
And we out this hoe.
The fuck it is.
It's Lucas.
Oh, we jacking the ops. Oh, we jacking the ops. Go get packed with them bitch niggas too. Marvel, my brother, he ride like no other. You better duck down when he pop out the hoop. Piss out their candles, cause what they gon' do? If we catch him outside, he gon'.
This is not about what you want. Let's start there.
Avenue.
Oh, you thought I was gonna be like, yeah, fuck men, they need to do for me and I don't need to do shit for them. All I need to do is have sex with them. That's the order of things. First of all, I don't even look. I'm gonna cry tears. Oh.